The beauty has arrived. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is obviously my second reMarkable. I got my reMarkable 2 here. And so here's the Paper Pro. There it is, but let's get it out of the box. And let's get it sorted. First impressions, let us see what it's like. How good is it? I do already have a colour, I have a colour BOOX. And so I love my little BOOX, my baby BOOX. So I do have some idea of a colour e-ink screen. And I do understand that the colours are muted and it's not, you know, it's not going to be regular. And apps that you use on here, they're not set up for an e-ink device. So you do get, you know, a bit of weirdness here and there. But I'm good with that. That's no problem for me. I'm excited. So let's go to the overhead shot and let's get it unboxed. So let us, what should we open first? Yes, go on, let's open the pen. Okay. There it is. So it feels like recycled paper. That's the feel. Let me get this. Nice and easy. Just got to remember where the camera is so that I can do this. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm so glad they do things like flaps, right? Because it's so hard to get stuff out normally. So that's all that she wrote in there. And this is an active pen, the new pen. And just for, if you don't know already, you can't use, so this is my reMarkable pen that goes with this. You can't use this with this. This is the Marker Plus, okay? It doesn't work. So just in case you haven't come across that piece, I'll do that later. Just in case you haven't come across that piece of information yet. All right, so this is the new deal. The new deal is they're putting the tips here, which is so much better because a lot of people used to throw them out. Ooh, look. So little box, little cute. I'm guessing we hold and pull. Ah, look at those little nibs. Let me just get you just some texture for you. Try and see. Love it. All right, that's that. What is in here? Probably just instructions. It's just a little pouch. That's all. Quick start guide. Yep. And attach your marker to the device before first time use and to charge. So I'm guessing most of you will know I got the Marker Plus because I love the rubber on the end. Feels quite different. Let me show you. So this is the Marker Plus for the reMarkable 2 and this is the Marker Plus for the reMarkable Paper Pro. Okay. Still feels shiny on the end, just the same as that. It does press a little. Can you see pressing? There's a little bit of give in there. Okay, so let me just put that one away. Attach your marker to the device for first time use and to charge. Pull out your worn marker tip and replace with the new one as needed. So that is, I'm guessing, obviously I've got a tip in there right now, but you are gonna pop that in there and it's like a capsule. It's gonna release onto the pen. So let me take this off. Feels nice. It's a textured surface. So let me get rid of that. And feels very similar. And they both have a flat side. Can you see the flat side? They both have a flat side. So pretty cool. Loving it so far. And you can see that I definitely need to replace my nibs. Where are we? On that one, you can see that's flat. You can see that's pointy. This is a different situation. This is like the iPad iPencil. That one. Yeah. Whereas this one are those, you can just pull them out. They're those replaceable. Put it back in again. That's what I do anyway. All right. So, done that. Now it needs to charge. This is the instruction we have been given. All of that. What's in here? You got to check with reMarkable because they used to put the nibs in and you just never know if there's something else. Let me have a look. I'm not keeping this packaging, so I feel this sounds like there's something in there. Give me a second. There's no way to open it. Yep, I know, I'm ripping the beautiful box. I get it. Oh, there is something in there, but it's nothing. It's just padding. Okay, that's done. Good. So they're my nibs. I will keep that beautiful little box. Love it. Yes. Don't need this either. That box is done. So, nice. Put that over there. Here's the beauty. Here we go. Now, where is the tab? It's not on that side. Ah, there it is. Okay, and I know I'm trying to get it in the frame for you. So again, a nice easy little tab. Woohoo! Done. Oh, come on. Come to mama. Come to mama. Ooh. All right, nothing in there, all done with that. There she is. All right, ooh, beautiful. Again, loving the tabs. Tabs are nice. And let's take all of this. USB and probably a start guide. There is nothing under there, I can tell you that. Nothing there, so basically don't need this anymore. Alrighty. I'm just tidying up as I go because it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Alright, so let's do the most uninteresting things first. Welcome to our Better Thinking community. By joining a growing number of people finding focus in a distracted world, you're one step closer to deeper thinking and brighter ideas. The blank page awaits. Nice. That's different languages. Yes, that will be important to read. And the quick start guide, turn on by pressing the power button, charge with the included USB cable. Let us just do that. What a nice package. I love the package. The package is gorgeous. Let me put that to the side. These are little elastic bands. Let's see. And this is USB-C 3 to USB-C 3. Oh, USB-C, sorry. Right. Let me get rid of those. So charge with the included USB cable, and marker attaches magnetically to charge. So we do know from that it's probably not going to work straight away. So let's get that on charge. So put all of those to the side. I'm ready. Now, what have I got down here? Yes. I've got a little charge, but it is a little way away. Anyway. Okay, this is the bit I love. Let's just look at it first. Yep, it's connected Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a little bit of glue. Pogo pins, little feet. And I didn't buy a folio because I wanted a girly one and I could not find a girly one. So reMarkable, a girly one would be great. So I thought there'd be some, very shortly there'll be some on Amazon. So I did not buy a folio. So we can see, let me take my number 2 out. So easy to get out, like that. That's it, basically. Done. Let me pop that over there. We can, let's have a look. Put those there for a second. I don't know, does that line up for you? Because it lines up for me. So yes, the difference, this reminds me of more of my iPad. And it's beautiful. That looks like blue to me. I don't know what color it looks like to you. Let me just move my mat around. So that's pretty cool. That's the size difference. Let's look at the thinness. Yeah, it's thicker. Yep. But hey, I love it. It's a cool, that's a lovely thickness, thinness, whatever you want to say. Yeah, and the pogos, they're in a different spot now. They're down here. All right, so I'm going to pop that to the side for a second while we do this. Hold the power to get started. Hold the power button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. reMarkable Paper Pro is starting. It's a beautiful day here, sunny day in Perth, Western Australia. Ooh, look at that colour. Now, I think I said in the intro, unless I deleted that bit of footage, I do have a colour e-ink tablet. I have my BOOX Mini Tab C, and that has colour. And you can make it blue, white, yellow, sort of, and make it like that's an e-ink or a front light. So I am used to the color situation. You can see that they're not very, nope, go back. You can see they're not strong colors. So I'm interested to compare them to this one. Get ready for the Paper Pro. You need a smartphone or computer to complete the setup. Okay, I've got both here. Attach your marker. So here's the marker. I want the flat. Oh my. Oh my, that's, oh. Wow, I'm holding the tablet by the marker. You can't do that with this one. Where is it? Well, let's see. I'm going to put, yeah, I didn't even let go. You can't, you can't hold, oh, nope. It's all right, I caught it. Don't worry. You can't, that's strong. That's very strong. So your marker is charging. Now that it's awake, keep it attached for the rest of the setup. Will do. No problem. Let's go. Next. Did you see that? Yes, I saw that. That's what a digital paper screen refresh looks like. This is normal and keeps your display looking clean and sharp. Yes, I understand. So if we refresh again, watch, you can see it goes black, then it goes yellow, and there's some blinking going on. Again, I'm used to that already because the software has gotten better on the reMarkable too, but there is that wipe, that internal wipe that it Okay, so I've connected to Wi-Fi. That's all good. Get the latest software. Update your Paper Pro for the newest features and functionality. Okay, because there has just been, on my channel, you'll see it, beta update 3.15. Now, I am a beta, I am registered in the beta program, What will be interesting is if that applies to this machine or whether I have to do the beta, say yes to beta on this machine as well as on this machine. So that will be interesting, right? I'll come back when it's done. So you can see now the progress bar. So that's taken 2, 3, 4 minutes. So just so you know, if you do buy it, it's going to take a few minutes. It's not going to be fast over here. But you can see the loading bar. Let's just see what it does next. So this is a screen we're all familiar with. reMarkable is restarting. I've reviewed a new app called Notable Utility, and I'm going to see if that works. If I upload some screens, like this is my Too Smart collection. I think sunflowers. You know what I've got to do now, because everything was in black and white, and I made everything black and white for this machine. I've got to now go, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make some color images. That's the short story. Okay, get the latest software. So I'm going to update and restart again. So that's twice now. Latest software is installed. So, okay, so it's not 3.15, it's the 3.14. Your Paper Pro is on version 3.14. So that's okay. So what that tells me is that I haven't become a beta subscriber on this one yet, even though I'm a beta subscriber on this one. All right, so that's cool. All right, so I'm going to pair my device, and what that means is that you will get, let me just do something here. Let me just grab a page. And what I want to, I'm just going to lean it here. So let me just explain. My.reMarkable is your files in the cloud, the reMarkable cloud, right? And you can have up to 3 devices. What will the next one be? All right, so when they're asking me to pair it, I've only got this one hooked on to my.reMarkable.com, my version of it. So I can go and do this. But if you've got two, you're going to be fine. And what it's going to do is, let me just close this. Whatever's here, so if I go back to my home screen, you know that's a button. That word reMarkable is a button. What it's going to do is image this tablet with everything that I've got here on this reMarkable. Now, if you do not want that, you need to actually create a new reMarkable account with a different email address and then pair it with that one. So depends what you want here. If you want it to be exactly the same, I do. So I'm going to pair it with the same email address that this account is on. All right, so let's get to, I will come back once it is paired. So here's my Zentangling here. And you can see the difference. Also, the color looks quite different. So what I'm keen to do is put the front light color on. And I'm going to, I don't like glass modified. I like alphabetical, A to Z. So just while I'm here. And I want to check out the front light. So that all looks very similar. The marker here, this is the marker. And watch, it's going to show up here in just a second. No, it didn't show up. Here it's 100%. There it is. Can you see that? Oh, it's gone. It doesn't stay for long. All right, so that's the new addition there. Look at this. Isn't this fantastic? Oh my gosh, I'm learning how to do it. I'm a doodler. I've been doodling for years, and you probably picked that up if you've watched any of my other videos. But this is another like dedicated way of doing some really cool pictures, which I love. Anyway, display. All right. Do we want, so the reading light, Adjusting the reading light in your Paper Pro. Manage the brightness level in quick settings by swiping down in the top right corner. Yep. So we can do it there. But I can't see any difference, guys. I don't know. Is it just me, or can you see any difference? Interesting. So the light and colour were two big reasons I wanted. I would have loved to see improve on the reMarkable. Now let me just for 1 second come out to. So I just want to show you the backlight. My room is dark. I do have a lamp on. Let me turn my lamp off. And look at that. I can... I've got white on because I can work in the dark. I could never do that before. Let's just get rid of that. I mean, it's amazing. Look at it. That's incredible. It's a dark room. I think the backlight's absolutely perfect. Can you see it during the day? No, you can't see it during the day. So that's what I think is happening in some of the reviews. People are looking at it and going, oh, I can't see it. And during the day, you can't see it. But when I need it, which is in the dark, it's perfect. Awesome. Page, let me just have a look. What are we doing in here? Oh, I'm using this and it's not working. Of course it's not working. All right, let me just see what my notes are. Color, light. Okay, so the size we've seen. You know that there's 100 days that you get to decide whether you want to keep it or not, whether I want to keep it or not. So that's 3 months roughly, middle of October, middle of November, middle of December, middle of January. I can send it back or not. I don't know, it's pretty cool so far. These are all the same settings, like nothing looks different there. Oh, one thing I will just go to is, let's go to the version software because I just did the update for the reMarkable 2 and so it's saying automatic updates. I'm just going to turn that off for the minute. I'm going to check the advanced tab. I want to see access the latest developments. Wow, so it doesn't have me registered. So that's interesting to know that just because I'm registered on my reMarkable 2 does not mean I'm registered as a beta tester on my reMarkable Paper Pro. So that's important. That's a good thing for you to know. Okay, access the latest developments by enrolling in the beta program. Okay. I'm just going to think about that. Someone had something happen to their screen this morning. I was reading. I don't need that. This developer mode is interesting. I'm just gonna read this out with you. This mode is designed for experienced developers to make local software changes via SSH access to the system. Please note that any change to software puts the device security at increased risk. Access to the root shell is offered in compliance with GPL version 3 license. Running custom or modified software may cause the device to stop working or adversely affect performance. Factory reset is required to enter. A factory reset. That's interesting. This will delete all files stored on your paper tablet. User data will be cleared once the device is rebooted. The device will no longer verify the authenticity of the software, putting your system stability and data security at risk. Access any content stored in the cloud by repairing with your reMarkable account. That's very straightforward, but it takes time. For instructions on how to exit developer mode, I do need to do a bit of research on that because when it comes to setting up your templates and adding templates to your device, that sounds a lot more complicated than it was. So that's interesting. I will be looking into that. And you can see, so if you are going to reset your device, you can see that it's up to 576 now. Let me show you. Of 876. Feels nice. I like the size already. I like the size. If I go into my Zentangling and I was to do You know, I wish it did. I wish it did complete squares. This pen feels lovely. I'm going to go through texture and all that in just a tick. Wow. Yeah, it's still scratchy. For, you know, I say scratchy in a good way. But I will say, oh no, that's pretty smooth. It's smoothish. Let's go hello. Yeah, that's quite smooth. And you're gonna see these dots. These dots here. Let me show you. These dots are going to show up. Are now going to give me a tool tip, a guide tip every time I press it, right? So watch this. I'm going to undo what I just did and it's going to give me the tip. Tap the page with 2 fingers to take back your last change or use this button. So if I want to get rid of the word hello and I tap it twice, see how it's getting rid of, and now it'll get rid of that hello. That's much more responsive than when it first came out because I could not get it to work when it first came out. Not very well, and I did a video on it. This is my favourite one that I've done so far. I do love flowers though. I love daisies. I want to get this. I want to perfect this. Have a look. Have a look. It just sort of looks a bit rough at the moment because I'm still working out how to do it. What do we got now? So let's go to, everything's updating. So I'm just going to hop out of that document. You can see it's updating. And that's got colour already. I did this over a month ago, this particular document. And the highlighter, so I've been using the highlighter for a long time. I normally use the grey because it's the lightest, but that's the yellow. So you can see that's the yellow. Yes, thank you for that writing tool tip. Let's go blue. Now it's going to flicker, and then it's going to apply the colour. So that's the thing you got to know so far, right, is that the colour isn't the first thing it does. The grey and black and white is the first thing it does. Then it adds the colour. Now, the thing with the highlighter pen that I discovered on the last beta update on here is that they've taken off the shading, and I was so excited because I didn't love that feature. But they put it back into the shader pen, and that's why they took it away from the highlighter pen. I worked that out all on my own. So let's see now. Just give it a second to go blue. And you can see that's blue. Now that's supposed to be yellow. Again, look, I've got natural daylight. I'm not, actually I haven't even turned my light on. Give me a second. Okay, so that's a bit of studio light, and maybe that's what is going to tell the difference. I'd be interested to use this at night time and see what that front light is like, because light is something that's really important to me. I'm in my 50s and I appreciate some light. So that's blue. Let us go pink. Let me go at a page. I love pink. Oh, that's already beautiful colour. Look at that. Let me just colour in my cloud, my little cloud. I won't do all the Zentangling with you right now, but I am going to do a bit on here. Let's have a look. Give it a second. Wait for it to refresh. Oh, look at that. That's pretty pink. That looks pink to me. Yeah. Again, I think I was explaining earlier that if this was my first experience, I would be going, oh, that's not very pink. But because I already have a colour e-ink tablet, you can see that's pink. Or it's actually mauve, I think, on the actual document, right? But you can see it's a very similar version of pink. Let me see if I can show you that. Can you see? It looks very similar. It's a little bit blurry. Yeah, which is understandable. That's just the way with e-ink colours. That's just what's going to happen with e-ink colours. All right, so I just want to have a look at orange. And I love it. Now, see, this is what they've changed. That's a pretty cool color. What they've changed, I love this pen. This pen is great. What they've changed is that it no longer layers color over color. That they have changed that formatting to the other new pen, which I'll show you. Give it a second. There we go. So this new pen is called Shader. And now with this one, let's go orange. So now if I do this, this now acts like the highlighter used to. Watch this. If I now try and come in afterwards, it's about how many strokes are in the, can you see around the edges? It's like a double yellow. And if I don't do it, so what I used to have to do was color all in one, I used to have to color all in one go without taking my pen off the paper. Otherwise it would look like this. Watch this. Yeah, can you see that? So that setting used to be on the highlighter. They've shifted it over now onto the shader. It's called a shader. And for my purposes, I don't love it, but you know what? It would be really great if you were, you know, like, that's not a good example. If you were wanting to emphasize a heading, then that shading, see that shading? That's going to be useful for drawing and all that. That's a cool look. This is not a cool look. This is much better, right? So let me just, and you know that you can, thank you for the tip. You're going to always get tips. You can turn these back on as well, but we're going to just, oh no, you know what? I don't want to erase the whole page. Hey, there's a new function, but I haven't loaded it yet. I was going to show you the new function. When you use the select tool now, there's a new function. You can go like that, press and hold, but it doesn't work in this one, and it will delete everything underneath. But anyway, let's just go down here, delete that. 2 fingers moves everything over. Let's get rid of that. Done. I could have done it with the erase tool as well. All right, I'm going to clear the clipboard. And let's just go back here to the highlighter. So where is it? There. Everything's moved now. Let's go green. And I think we know what grey looks like, so I'm not going to do grey. I love this pen. This pen is cool. All right, so now just again, like I'm saying, I can lift and color, and it will all interpret it as the same stroke. It will not. Just got to get those little white bits around there. And now it's going to update. You always got to give it some time to refresh. That is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hang on. That was the blue. That was the yellow, I think. It doesn't look very yellow now, does it, compared to these colours? These colours are amazing. And I'm not bothered by the flickering. I mean, that doesn't bother me. I love having the colour. I would love to noticeably see the difference with the front light, but anyway, I'm more interested at nighttime. Nighttime is when I struggle with this little one, and I have to have really strong light on it to use it. So I'm hoping that that's going to help with this. I will let you know how that goes. I will keep you updated. All right, so that is the color situation. So the pen, let's talk about the pen. Might as well put it in here because, you know, this is the Paper Pro. So the pen. So the outside feels great. And I'm just going to change my pen just a second. Give it a minute. Give it like 3 seconds. All right, now my favorite is calligraphy. Wow, you actually, I didn't realize that you have, let's go magenta thick, because when I make a video, it's, feels great. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is why I love my iPad, because I love to use color and all of that. And wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. So how does it write? Do you know what? I haven't in my brain registered any difference. So there's texture. There's the sound of like paper. And I will just bring the BOOX in for a moment because I just want to show you something with the BOOX. Okay, so if I create a new note, it's called a quick note now. There is a firmware update, and I'm going to. I've been videoing some to show you. I'm going to show you the firmware update. So listen now. I'm going to write hello here. And now write hello here. This is not like writing on glass. It's somewhere between the reMarkable and the iPad, the raw iPad. I have a paper-like screen on mine and I love the sound of it and I love the texture of writing on the paper-like screen. So I'm very happy with that. This is somewhere in between the two, and I love writing on this too. It doesn't feel like writing on glass. It does not feel like that to me. It doesn't feel like that to me. Okay, but I just wanted to sort of show you that, hey, that was the pink as well. Just by coincidence. This is amazing. Love it. Love it. So let's just do this. Hang on. I'm in a different page. Just give me a second. I'm going to write so that's interesting. This is a lot louder and it feels more textured than this one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I mean, it feels more textured than this. I actually think I might like this better. I don't know. I was, I'd sort of watched a couple of reviews, not heaps, but I actually thought that I may not like this because some people were saying it was like writing on, it's less textured. Some were saying it's less textured, and I love the texture of this, even though to use my iPad and to use GoodNotes for quite a few years before all the e-ink stuff came out, I would write on glass because I just love the ability to write in a digital notebook, right? So, wow, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And let's just pick one other color just for the sake of it. Let's go with cyan. And I'm feeling a little cluttered. It's feeling a little cluttered. Let me go selection eraser. Get rid of that. So one of the latest beta updates is that you can draw a line like this, press and hold, and everything below it will be selected and you can delete it quickly. So I don't have it on here yet, but oh, whoops. Let's go back to the calligraphy pen. Yeah, that's the cyan blue. Great. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4 seconds. I don't know, guys. What do you reckon? Do you love it? Do you like the look of it? I love the option of writing in a different color. Oh my gosh, that's a game changer for me. I'm definitely going to be using that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so next up, let's go type text on the on-screen keyboard to use the on-screen keyboard to write notes in a clear typeface and the column width you prefer. So you would know that this has been one of the last updates that came out, is you can go wide and you can go narrow. You have an extra step now. You have to actually do 2 taps to get you into the keyboard now. And if I was typing, I would say hello. I am a touch typist, so it feels a little clunky, but for the ability to type is good, right? It's good. So close. Now, I'm just going to say this because we're on the unboxing video. People ask me, you can't move this, right? You can't, it's not a frame like in the BOOX. You definitely can move it in the BOOX. and it's like a frame on a page and you can move it around. BOOX is amazing for having a lot more sophisticated and advanced functionality for editing and note-taking than the reMarkable does. I mean, the reMarkable is amazing, so for what it is. But if you want to add links, add images, move frames of text around as with writing on a page, this will not give you that. This is the machine that will give you that if you need e-ink. iPad also gives you that GoodNotes, Notability, Notes Plus. You can do those sorts of things in all of those. Yeah, so, but this now, if I was, let me just, now you used to be able to do this. Let's see, hello. Now if I go here, yeah, no, it's going to take me down there again. I want to be up here. See how it's letting me write while I've got the drawer open? Yeah, anyway. So just so you know, where it puts it's where it is. So don't stress out over trying to get it fixed, trying to get it moved, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right, so you will know you've got 2 pens and all of that. You've got colours now, like, so the calligraphy pen, you've got colours. The paintbrush, you've got colours. The shader, that's the new one, you've got colours. The marker, you've got colours. Okay, now pencil, there's colours for the pencil. Red, let's do it. Let's see. And yes, it's red. That is so cool. I love it. Wow. That's amazing. And so I'm guessing the mechanical pencil, where's the mechanical pencil? Oh, that was the mechanical pencil. The regular pencil has also got, let's go pink again. I know, I'm a pink kind of girl. Pink is bomb. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's the biro. The ballpoint pen, I actually found a great use for that because I find that pen quite boring, but I found a really good use for it in my Zentangling. This is a fine liner. Love the fine liner. Again, look at all the colours. It's so cool. And the highlighter, I love my highlighter. I use my highlighter and my calligraphy pen all the time, and now I've started using these two, the fine liner and the ballpoint, for my Zentangling. Woohoo! Yes, okay, all right. Now, let's just put that away. Let's go to, you've got your zoom button up the top. Gets me back in there. That's all my writing and everything. That's so cool. Ha! Wow, it's just a whole lot more exciting just using it, right? Because you've got colour. Won't it be great to get links, to be able to link something, to add images, and to be able to have frames that you can move around the page? I mean, that would make the note-taking experience next level. They'd be on my list of, wow, can we please have? All right, so let me look at my little list of what I'm now... ease of setup. So let me say, I think it was very easy to set up. So I'm very happy with that. Let me just hop out of this document. Then you've got the 100 days to reevaluate it. So that's all good there. The cost, that's a good question. I think it's expensive. Like, I think it costs a lot, you know. Is it a quality piece of kit? It is a quality piece of kit. Yes, it absolutely is. This is a quality piece of kit, right? And this is a quality piece of kit as well. So, you know, I mean, just depends on what it is your budget is and what you need in terms of sizing and, you know, as to why you're buying it. Is the software the same? I've just got some notes that I sort of was wanting to just have a quick chat about. Yes, I think I've showed you that the software is the same, but I'm going to sign up for the beta program. Let me just have a look at version 3.14. Okay, so this looks different to when we did version 3.14 for the reMarkable 2. So that's interesting. I need to go through a software update to actually tell you what the dealio is with that. When you install new software on your Paper Pro, you can read the release notes here. To see an overview of previous release notes, go there. Yeah, and I go to that. That's not a link, just so you know. I know it's underlined, but you can't get there. There's no links yet on the reMarkable. I don't know if they'll ever do it, but at the moment there's no links. There's no live links. What I did, I have a setup planner. Will it let me out of here? No, it doesn't on the reMarkable 2. But this is what I'm just checking now to see if everything's the same. Let's see if it's put it in here yet. And yeah, there it is. In that digital life, I've created this sort your setup planner. Control your content. Your paper tablet will adjust your PDFs for the best viewing experience, but you can manually apply a contrast filter. Awesome. Tap the document settings icon in the toolbar. Select apply contrast filter. Optimize PDFs for images or text, or set to automatic. So tap the document settings in the toolbar. There's your contrast filter. So we'll do that in just a tick. We'll show you this. So this is interesting. This notebook was formatted for the reMarkable 2. So I'm just checking it out for the first time with you guys. So let me go to home. And it's going to be the contents page, and there is a bit of color in the actual document, but the contrast here is not good. So let us do that. Let us just check the contrast now. Apply contrast filter. So it's on automatic. Let's just click on, and I'll show you. Let me show you on here. Work, that digital life. This is the same document in here, right? And see how it brought us to the same page? That's interesting. It's remembering where I was in the document on here, and it brought me into it there, which I like that. That's pretty cool. So now if I go back there, can you see how there's more grey, and you can see more of the contrast image in there, and you can't in here? So that's interesting. If I go off, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let's go back, apply contrast filter on. And let's go automatic. I think I'm just going to put it on for now. I'm not sure whether there's a big enough difference there or not. I don't know. But what was I showing you? Oh, I think I was showing you if we go to orientation. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know. That does look like dark blue rather than... So that's what I was saying. I was talking about links. So currently neither reMarkable has a link option, right? But what I did, I thought I was very clever. When I created this start setup guide, which helps you, section 1 is all about, defining your folder structure. Section 2 is all about, what's section 2 about? Oh, I made it a while ago now. Naming conventions and using tags, because that's one of the main ways that on the reMarkable you can search for things. That's the other big area of upgrade I'd love to see, is the search function. Anyway, this area is to link to my videos on my YouTube channel. And so what I've done is, so now if you were viewing this PDF on your computer, you could tap on watch now and it would take you straight to that video. I thought that was so cool. But if you're not, and I haven't got both my phones I'm videoing on right now, so I don't have it right here. But you could get your phone out, get into the camera, scan that, and it will take you straight to this video. Right, so if you're wanting to add a notebook, now I do have to update this. I've just been a little busy because those 3 options that were at the top are now down the bottom, as we all know down here. This is where that top menu moved. They put the reMarkable button up the top, which is an active live button, right? Takes you back to the home screen. And then they've moved the menu that was up there down here. So it's exactly the same. Everything else is the same, but it just looks a little differently. Anyway, so I've used QR codes. I think my point is just that you can't do linking. Okay, just so you know, because people do always ask about linking. All right, so let me go back to my little list of, so to bring up the document drawer, I use 2 fingers. All right, and I'm going to go back to my scribble pad. Oh, see what I'm doing? I'm using this marker. Doesn't work. This is the marker for this one. All right, color, light, size, 100 days, ease of setup, cost. Yeah, I think whether it's needed or not, that's up to you to decide. Whoops, whoopsies. The software is the same. Will this become a daily driver for me? I don't know. We'll see. I use my computer a lot, and then for writing notes, I love my reMarkable 2. I also love my BOOX. Like, I was out and about yesterday, and this was the one I took with me. I got it because I was going to get an iPad mini, but I thought I want to get the BOOX mini tab, and I want color because I was really wanting some color, right? Because I missed that on this device. So that's why I got this one, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. Let me show you all the colors. So this pen isn't going to work, right? We know that. Where did I think it was, yeah, it was this one. Let me go back a page. Look at these amazing colors, and you can see the light I've selected is slightly warm. But, and maybe you can't really see the colors as well in here, but they looked pretty cool where I was doing this when I was out and about yesterday. They were pretty cool. So, yeah, color is not as you know it color, but it's color for e-ink. Okay, I think that's what's important. All right, so will it become my daily driver? Let's see. I will certainly do a review on this in a month or so, or in a few weeks, whenever, whenever I've thoroughly felt like I've covered everything. Your productivity system, it doesn't change, right? So the way I use my devices, I have quite a few. It doesn't change because of this Paper Pro. I like the size. I do like the bigness. It doesn't feel too big at all. It feels great. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it there. It's a long one, I know, but just wanting to cover the whole first impressions and the unboxing, and just share whatever has occurred to me along the way. Of course, understanding that I already have a reMarkable, right? Now, which one does this belong to? This one belongs here, and this one belongs here. Press the reMarkable. It's an active button, takes you back to home. Yeah, so knowing that I already use this, I already do a lot of brainstorming. This is my creative space is here. I used to use a notebook, paper and pen, and man, I have a lot of notebooks, had a lot of notebooks. So close the document. Yeah, will it become a daily driver? I don't know. Let's see. Tune in to see what's happening in this space. Will I send this back? It's not likely at this point. I pretty love it already, but let's see. The novelty might wear off in a couple of months, and I might go, yeah, all right, I don't need it. I've got everything I need here. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know yet. So let us see. Meanwhile, me and my Zentangling, we're going to carry on, and I'm going to do some in color, I think. Maybe. Yes, I think it's normally a graphite pencil type experience, but who knows if it was all pink. That'd be awesome. All right, there we go. Wishing you all well. I hope that's helpful, and I will see you very shortly as I review different aspects of the reMarkable Paper Pro. Bye.